So this project's located in Juan Capistrano. It's got a couple different phases that were being brought in or we're actually contracted to do. The biggest thing is the house is on a hillside, on a slope, and it was actually seeing some lateral movement about halfway through the property line. The biggest thing that was getting affected was the pool. There was a pool in the area and a spa, and that thing was continuously moving, breaking apart, having cracks, and having to get fixed. Got brought in, engineer came with the design. We are actually removing the entire pool and the spa area and all the concrete in the back. From there, we are then going to fill in the pool with dirt that we are excavating from new grade beams that we are putting in. So around the perimeter of the entire back of the house, we are excavating down 4 feet, installing sacrificial jacks every, I think, 8 feet. And then from there, we're able to put a cage. Some of the grade beams are getting helical piers put in vertical to transfer loads to deeper soils. Those are getting put in roughly around 35 to 40 feet currently. I think they'll probably go deeper as we get to the back part of the slope. But from there, all that soil that we're excavating now, those grade beams, we're putting right back in the pool that we demoed, got rid of all the concrete. If you've ever demoed a pool, it is not a lot of fun. You need some big equipment, otherwise you're gonna be there for a hot minute. They build pools exceptionally well in ground out here. So our crews had fun with that. But they started filling back in the pool with the soils that's been excavated from the grade beams. And we've been able to get probably half of the grade beams excavated out. And we've just been currently fighting Mother Nature with weather to try to get pours and not have too much excavated, just because of the amount of rain that we've been receiving during this point in time. There was a ton of stucco cracks on the exterior part of the house, and it had a smooth stucco finish. So smooth, if you know stucco, smooth stucco will stick out like a sore thumb if you start getting cracks in it. And it looks great when it's perfect, but when it's not, those cracks stick out. So this house had a smooth stucco finish, lots of cracks just because of the amount of movement. And then on the interior, it also had some additional slab cracks that were developing, as well as like interior drywall and different things like that with cracks too. So that's how they kind of knew they had a problem, needed to come up with a solution. They reached out to the engineer came up with the design, and then brought us in, and now this is where we're at with getting their home back up to where it needs to be. If your house is having any of these problems, or you think you may, or you just like our content and our storytelling of our projects that we're doing, feel free to check back in, check out with our social medias. We'll be doing updates weekly on this. And then at the end, we'll do an entire case study showing exactly from the beginning to the end product of what you can expect with this type of project.